Alright guys, so this is going to be my video response to millerUSAF and showing my AR rifle, what I did to it, what I plan on doing it. He did a video for a fellow YouTuber that is doing a self-build. Excuse me, that was the Sprite. So I figured I would show you my AR rifle and tell you a little bit about it. And you know what? That was pretty disgusting about burping, but I've redid this video like 20 times already. So this is my DPMS Panther Arms AP M4. Alright, and you'll see right now that there is no magazine, the bolt is open, there is no cartridge in the chamber. A little bit about this rifle. It's pretty much standard right from factory. It comes with the collapsible stock, but it is pinned in place. One of the rules to have this rifle legal in New York State. It has a 16-inch chromoly 1 twist barrel with DPMS's competition target muzzle brake. The muzzle brake is made for accuracy. It's not really the most tactical, cool looking thing, but it gets the job done. Sounds great, and I like it. I just don't like standing next to somebody that's shooting this rifle, be it my brother, because actually all four of us, my parents, me, and my brother, all have matching ARs. So that's another option for you guys that have, you know, a son or a daughter that's of age and they're looking at getting an AR rifle, or you have a fiance or a wife or a good girlfriend that is looking at getting into shooting. Get matching ARs. That's one option that you can look into. As far as for what I have done with this rifle since I've gotten it, the only thing that I've done is two things. One is this magwell grip. I really like this grip only because normally when I'm shouldering the rifle, holding it like this with a standard hunting rifle, or even at the range, you got a 30-round mag in it, it gets a little heavy, you're spending the whole day shooting, having your forward arm out that far, it's definitely going to wear on you a little bit. So having it up close like this, you can rest your arms in, makes it more enjoyable to shoot for a longer period of time, and I have found has helped with the accuracy tremendously. And here I'm getting tongue-tied. So with that said, it has the standard handguard on it. It's got the holes in the top and the bottom to where you can buy the single Picatinny rails and install them if you want. I may get an under Picatinny rail just for a bipod for coyote hunting. The second edition that I bought, and you'll notice that there's no carrying handle on the top of the receiver. That is because we have the removable carrying handles, and I had the Picatinny rail for the scope, and that mounts with a single screw, but you can see it has the over-under option to where you can still utilize your iron sights as well as having the scope mounted on the rifle, and it mounts right on like that, goes flush. That's what it looks like when it's mounted on. This is a 3x9 by 32 mil dot illuminated reticle scope. Another thing I use this for, besides having fun at the range, we do use it for predator hunting, fox, coyote, and I have been wanting to use this rifle as an application as a go-to rifle for deer hunting. And Federal had came out with an answer from a lot of sportsmen that were looking at using their .223 caliber rifle, be it the bolt action Remington or a Savage, for varminting. They can now use it for big game hunting as well. And Federal had solved that issue with a new bullet in their lineup of the Fusion class. And as you'll see right there, it is for a .223 Remington 62 grain soft point bullet. Anybody that is still saying that a .223 is not capable of taking big game, the research and the science and the technology that went into this bullet, and right there you can see the ballistics chart of the velocity and the energy that that bullet hits with. This bullet will take a white-tailed deer. It is designed for light-hided big game animals, i.e. your black bear or your white-tailed deer. So now with that bullet coupled up with this rifle, I can now say that I feel completely 100% confident being able to use my AR rifle for more than just sporting or predator control. I can now use it as a feasible, ethical, and humane firearm to go out and chase white-tailed deer with. However, if you're going to be looking at purchasing this rifle also for hunting, the only thing I can suggest for you is to check with your local state and game laws to find out if it is even legal to hunt with an AR rifle such as this one. A bolt-action 223, again, people, AR, they think it's an automatic machine gun that you're spraying, 50 rounds at it as they run by. It's plain stupid, but you always want to make sure you're legal when you're hunting and with the firearm that you're hunting with. Here in New York State, as long as we are using a repeating semi-automatic firearm with a detachable magazine, that magazine cannot hold anything more than 5 rounds. This is our 5-round hunting mag for our ARs. And when you put it in, it seats up under. You can't even see it past, past the mag wall grip. You've got 5 rounds, 1 in the chamber, 4 in the mag. If you do order from DPMS, they throw in 2 polymer see-through 10-round magazines. You can kind of see that past the mag wall grip. However, and to kind of get political again on this, I've had a lot of people give me shit on my channel by saying that New York State gun laws, that I can't own an AR and you can't own a 30-round mag, and you have a mag cap of 5 rounds. Again, do the bookwork in your local area first, and don't judge by the local area that somebody else lives in. Here in New York State, we can have 30-round magazines for our ARs. Now, the only catch, this is a post-ban assault rifle. This is a pre-ban 30-round magazine. It just has to be stamped with the date and the month of manufacture. As long as the 30-round magazine was manufactured prior to 1994, it is legal to have in New York State. Another issue with that, too, before I cut the video out, you can have an assault rifle in New York State that has a bayonet lug, the bayonet, collapsible stock, all the bells and whistles that would make a post-ban rifle illegal, but it's legal because the firearm was manufactured prior to the ban that took effect in 1994. So, New York State's a little ass backwards, but if you take time to be legal and stay within your means and do the research, you can have the same things as any other state for your firearms and still be legal. The only thing is you're going to be paying a little more to find the parts or to find what you're looking for to keep it legal. Just for an example, the local gun shop here received a shipment of these. These were surplus, but that were manufactured. A couple of them were in '86 and others were in 1988. And I mean, as you can see, besides a few little marks from being on the shelf and everything else, and I have ran this through my rifle, it works just as a post-ban 30-round mag would, and there's no difference just besides the date that they were made, and they're running $33 to $35 a piece. So it is what it is. As long as you do your research, you might not agree with the laws, but you can definitely do a lot with the rifle, and just have fun with it. Make it for what you're going to be using the rifle for. A lot of people want every bell and whistle and a freaking GPS and a little satellite dish and stuff, on their rifle because it looks cool. At the end of the day, it's pretty much do what you can, within your budget. Have fun, build it for you. That's one great thing about the AR style rifles is you can make them your own. So the best advice that I can kind of give is, since you're investing the money anyway, do it right and set it up the way that you want it set up. Don't set it up exactly like how somebody else has it set up because you think it looks cool. Because it can look cool, but if you don't like the way the gun feels or the way it's shouldered or the way it shoots, end of the day it totally disregards the point of even having a firearm. So that's my 2 cents. Hope you guys enjoyed taking the tactical rifle outside of the element of the tactical world and bringing it afield into the hunting community. So with that said, if you've watched the video thus far and haven't been bored off your ass, thank you very much for watching. As always, be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you guys later.